It's all about the grand old day in St. Paul. It's the largest outdoor festival in the Midwest, featuring food, music, and a parade that's just about to start. We can't wait, and that's where we find our Todd Walker this morning. Hey, Todd, it's looking good out there. Finally this morning, a World War II vet celebrates a big accomplishment.
Yes, he does. 100-year-old George.
Today is National Cancer Survivors Day. It originated in the U.S. in 1987. The day honors people who have beaten cancer and offers support for people suffering from it now. Cancer is the second leading cause of death in the United States. Many of them are now in the process of hiring a lawyer and suing the city. On this Memorial Day, we honor all those who've served our country, and the wounded warriors are giving veterans a chance to do the things they love, like play hockey. Flames shooting as high as 18 feet in the air. And Tom and Don, I want you to take a look now. Coming up next in sports, Vikings head coach Leslie Frazier acknowledges the elephant in the room. The events come as the administration continues to deal with the Veterans Administration scandal. Fox's Doug Lazader has more from Washington. At this point, we don't know if Smith will take the stand in his own defense. A lot of flooding in our area. Those rainfall totals are pretty amazing.
They're impressive. We've been dealing with rainfall pretty much throughout the entire overnight and now through.
The victim's been identified as 65-year-old Charles Lord. A little humid out there today.
Or a lot humid in some cases. This is not something we're really used to, at least not yet.
For everyone out there, we don't want to have the pooch this bikini season. Not a good look for anyone. No. Okay. Lean and trim. It's all about that.
Yeah.
David, thank you so much for coming in with me this morning. And it was wonderful having you here.
Thank you.
And we'll go to break right now. Stay with us.
Yes. Even better.
And they're really good. And you can pass it off as your own. I remember growing up, my mom would always say, "Oh, I made that." And people would actually believe her.
I know.
Anna, thank you so much for your time. So much. It does smell delicious, and I think I'm going to dig in. So sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen.
Yes, yes,
Bottom
yes.
line.
That's the bottom line.
All right, Dr. Chris, thank you so much for your time this morning. And you can see Dr. Chris here on our show each Sunday morning around 7:35. And you can find out more about Dr. Chris. Go to renewaldoctor.com for more on his med spa and his services.
With the very latest. Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning. Well, the good news certainly is no one was hurt in this 3-alarm fire. Residents I spoke to here out of the scene say they saw flames shooting as high as 18 feet in the air. And Tom and Don, I want you to take a look now. You can see firefighters are heavily focusing on the 3rd floor right now. They're
Hills for more on what we know will be a very emotional send-off. Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning. Yes, a bittersweet day for those more than 40 soldiers and their loved ones. At the moment, they're just wrapping up a farewell breakfast here. Joel Fowler is expected to go before a judge here at the Ramsey County Courthouse today. The school district has come out and they have said his arrest does not involve any of its students and did not take place on school property. Thank you for your time this morning, and certainly stay warm out here as well.
Thank you.
Alex and Tom, as you just heard, the state fire marshal on the way to the scene this morning. That's because firefighters, they do suspect arson. Family and friends of the victim, they're gathering here this morning, and as you guys can imagine, they're pretty emotional. Their loved one was shot inside this home here in North Minneapolis early this morning. Yeah, I wish. Wouldn't that be great? But yeah, like you guys said, it's like deja vu. I'm back here in the passenger seat of the Fox 9 news van. My photographer, Russ, he's driving and navigating these slippery roads, and he's doing a great job practicing safety, which is necessary on a day like today, that's for sure. I want you guys to take a live look at the roads here right now. We're on the side streets in Uptown.